Zepbound news, massive price drop today. I am so excited. I literally skipped over here. I have no makeup on. I skipped to my My Darling. I'm going to link and cite all of my sources down below. Let's dive in. If we don't know each other, I'm Elizabeth, Countess of Shopping. I've lost over 106 pounds from Mounjaro, Zepbound, and TIRZEPATIDE compound. I owe a lot to Eli Lilly. So when I saw this Eli Lilly price drop on Zepbound, I came running to tell you guys all about it. Stay till the end. Many of you guys asked me about my workout bench from lifting. I've gotten really back into lifting hardcore in my free encouragement group, and you guys had a ton of questions. I'll answer those at the end. Let's dive into our story. So on Eli Lilly, and again, I'll cite this down in the description link below. But this is the screen grab from the actual website from lilydirect.lilly.com. And the direct link, I'll link it down below. Basically what it is we have this single vial doses like compounds, because we saw all of the legal logistics. And what's happening is Eli Lilly, I did my breaking news story on Novo Nordisk, who manufactures WEGOVY and Ozempic. WEGOVY and Ozempic are now off the FDA shortage list. It's changing compounds around. I've said this before, compounds will be around in some sort of capacity. And so not to get henny-penny about that if you're on compounds. However, Eli Lilly made it just a little bit easier in terms of price point and availability to get medications through Lilly Direct, through single vial dose, which is basically like what the compounds were, where you draw with your own needle out your measurement for that week injection versus the pen. So we have the pens, and you can see here is as low as $25. Insurance is accepted for the pen. The single vial dose, it is self-pay only. There's lots of little nuances and rules you're going to need to know about this, but the price now includes, so we knew this before, this is not new information. We knew this before of where it was for the single vial doses for 2.5 milligrams, $349. For the price dropped, 5 milligrams at $499, but now it's 7.5 milligrams is actually just $499. Regular price is about $600, $599. And then for 10 milligrams, it's $499. Regular price on that normally $699. So this is fascinating. Let's dive in. One of my group members, and I'm just going to use her first name, but it was Emma, talked extensively about this in her free encouragement group post, which I will link my free encouragement down below. It's a private group. You have to answer all the questions to be in the group. If you don't, you're not going to be in the group. But Emma had posted about this, and she knew all the specific nuances. So thank you, Emma, because she tipped me off to the specific nuances, and which I missed. Because let me go back over to my screen grab. This is where the fine print is, but I'll just tell you and I'll bring it to your attention. This is the fine print component of it. And basically what it's saying in there is 7.5 and 10, they'll be $499. But if you don't order every 45 days, the price then is going to go up. So Eli Lilly is very smart. Eli Lilly said that for 7.5 milligrams, if you don't order every 5 days, the price will be $599. And for the 10 milligrams, if you don't order every 5 days, it's going to be $699.99. And so this is from losing revenue due to microdosing. You remember how you're like, oh, well, I would just do 2.5 milligrams. So people said this in the group previously months ago. They're like, I would just do 2.5 milligrams and get the 10 milligram dose and just play blah, 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 blah. No, Eli Lilly, it's in this fine print, will not allow that to happen. So it circumvents microdosing. It circumvents trying to scam the system. Don't scam this. Don't be that bird. Please don't be that person. I don't want to be around anybody who's like that. Who's like, I'm going to scam and this and that. No, here at the Countess of Shopping community, we are of integrity. We have a moral compass. So don't try to scam the system on that. I understand the price point, but I feel like in terms of this price point for it, it is self-pay. Let me go back to the other component on here that I think is interesting. So it's $499, it's self-pay in terms of the terms and conditions, but this is for the higher dose of it, which is what I find, I wanted to pull this up. This is what I find interesting on it, is the 1 month supply, which we know is defined as 28 days or 4 vials of it. So it has on there where you pull out the medication with it. And let me get to, hold on, I'm going back to this one page. So basically, you use the self-pay option, and it's for new and existing patients eligible, 1 month supply. I already said that. And you have to refill every 45 days. After the refill is complete, purchase is completed more than 45 days after the delivery of your previous Zepbound vial prescription, purchase offer will not apply, which is that red part up there. So where you see it says like, oh, the discounts, regular price at $5.99. For the 10 milligrams, regular price at $6.99. So you're saving $200 by ordering every 30 days or 20, ordering before 45 days. You have to, so the specific terms of that, like to get super, super nitty gritty on that. Fiddlesticks, I just lost it. You need to know your dates. Don't try to, you need to order before the 45 days or then that price jumps up for you. And you need to go through, ask your doctor to send your prescription to Lilly Direct, the self-pay pharmacy, or look through, you can go through their telehealth stuff. Insurance is not accepted for the vials. FSA and HSA cards accepted at checkout. So, woohoo! You guys know I've done a whole video. If you haven't clicked that like and subscribe button, and down in my playlist, I did a whole video specifically on FSA. Was it FSA or HSA? I was talking about one of those and why we should be utilizing that. If you have access to those, do that. Injection supplies will be available from our pharmacy provider for a nominal fee at checkout. So I have on my Amazon shopping list, which I will link down below, the alcohol pads that I love and recommend to wipe previous to doing any sort of injection, either pen injection or vial injection. Use an alcohol wipe. They're cheap, they're inexpensive, and just keep it clean, Jelly Bean, keep it clean. So this price drop is fascinating to me because I think that this is the rebuttal for compounds going away, basically, and keeping the price at $4.99. Now, some of you are going to be like, that's too expensive, which I hear you. Don't think that I don't. I hear you. I'm on your side, boo. I'm on your side. I'm on your side. However, I do the flip coin of this is that OG people like myself who've been on for a while and I have the OG savings card, I can get my pen for $5.50 currently for my Zepbound 15 milligrams. New patients who are getting the pen at your like local pharmacy, or if you did like Amazon pharmacy, if you got it shipped to you, they pay $6.50 for their pens. So yes, in fact, it is savings. $4.99 for 10 milligrams. They do not have Zepbound 12.5 milligrams in the vials. They do not have Zepbound 15 milligrams in the vials. They don't. But I feel like this is a wonderful meeting of the minds halfway in between. I know some of you guys are gonna be so pissed at me right now. You're like, shut up, Elizabeth. But I mean, I am going to say relative to what we've been paying, I know some of you guys are going to switch over to this because it is savings for you of $50 a month. If you've been paying $5.50 for the pen, switching over to the vial. So refills made within 45 days prior delivery. So the delivery date on that, then you got the clock ticks for 45 days. So that's great news. Also, I feel like that also put in there to prevent microdosing, but also for people who are on maintenance. I need a little handy calculator, but if you switch your injection from every week to every 10 days, that's also a way if you're on maintenance, right? We talked about in my maintenance video from a couple days ago. You can go back in the past history and look at that too. The maintenance dose, that is an option of where you do it every 10 days or 11 days or 12 days or every other week or whatever. So this is basically what would be if it's every 28 days you're taking the pen and you have 48 days. I know someone's really good at math out there is going to be like, I will tell you. Let's just do every 40. How about we do every 40 days just to be safe? Because I like to give a buffer. I wouldn't take it to that day. It's like Kramer driving in Seinfeld with the gas, like on E. We're not going to ride on E, but it would be every 10 days. If you had 4 pens every 40 days, that'd be every 10 days. I could have done that math in my head. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So you could do it. So that would also be for maintenance people. If you are on maintenance for Zepbound 7.5 milligrams or Zepbound 10 milligrams. Now, my beautiful Mounjaro friends, my type 2 diabetics, we love you. Boom, 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 we love you. I don't think y'all have this option. I don't think y'all have this option, but hopefully you're getting it through your insurance company for a lesser price. It also has on here, and I'm going to zoom in, and if I can't zoom in, it says right there, supply available. So it shows you with a little green check mark that the supply is in stock. I know so many of you have said in my free encouragement group, and myself included, I have not had shortage issues. There hasn't been a shortage issue in my area. It's been easy peasy lemon squeezy, which reminds me I need to go get my refill locally. If there was an option for the mail order delivery like this, is it mail order delivery? Hold on. You can look for an independent provider. I believe this is for shipping. I would switch. You guys know my feelings on drawing a needle. I just did a whole video on it, and people got so mad at me over on Instagram. If we are not friends on Instagram, go be my friend, Countess of Shopping. People got pissed because I clipped one of my YouTube videos of me talking about how much time it took me to do the compound and drawing the TIRZEPATIDE into the needle versus the pen. The pen takes me like 30 seconds. With the compound, it took me 30 minutes, literally. And people did not like that I said that. So, and people let me know that they were unpleased that I said that. I'm like, but it was the truth. Like, it was the truth. People didn't like that I said that. But I would, over for price savings, I would go over to this. If they had the Zepbound 15 milligrams, I would then suck it up a little bit more. And then you would say, for compound, why don't you suck it up for that too? I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. I know some people are going to get on my case about this. Don't get on my case, please. I got enough going on. We just had a family member pass. So, and people were asking on my last video also about the Texas meetup, because I'll be in Texas for a funeral, and then Texas for, I got invited to a VIP party. So there's this big thing. And I'm like, I feel like I'm going to like a hood out, and I'm like, let me show up and be like, do. So I got invited. So anyways, in Texas, I'm hoping to have a meetup. I will be going from Vegas to Texas. So I'm trying to figure out my schedule. And in lieu of this funeral, all that to say, many of you guys asked about the meetup. In lieu of this funeral now, I don't hopefully for my Texas friends, because I don't think I'll be back in Texas anytime soon after that. So, and that would be in April is when I will be there. Okay, more information on that. So this is great news about the price drop. Share this video if you've got people who are taking it. This is a win. And I know some people are they're going to be, I already can see the comments coming like, don't be snarly to me. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm excited about this because I know that there's a population of the Countess of Shopping that this will impact. From them going from $5.50 a month down to $4.99 a month for their Zepbound 10 milligrams and Zepbound 7.5 milligrams. That's great. That's a win. And if you are new, you're paying $6.50. So then you're saving $150 a month. I understand compound prices are $200 to $300 per month, and that's not the same savings. But still, this is a win. Can we just take our wins? Let's just take our wins. We don't need to be negative all the time. Just some of it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm going to take a right turn over because I got so many questions. I was pumping my arm and it made me think about weight training. So I had pneumonia and I had to stop for several weeks there. And I was sincerely, as I was sitting with pneumonia, upset. I was like, I just want to lift. And it made me have this epiphany. I got to do this workout thing while I can. I got to walk. I got to lift. I got to do everything that's within my power. Because at some point, and this funeral made it pop up for me, you know, I am going to get sick and die because we all are. Eventually, we're all going to die. And so in that interim, I want to have a pretty good life in between there. And so I got to do with what's in my control, what's within my power, things I can change, things I can't, the wisdom to know the difference. And what is within my control is lifting weights. So I had posted about how I was back in the saddle after weeks of not lifting because of pneumonia last night over, was it Instagram? No, it was in my free encouragement group. Yeah, it was in my free encouragement group. And this was my weight bench. And I got so many questions about my weight bench, and I just got it. I'm obsessed with it. It was a major decision in this Countess of Shopping house. The Count fought me tooth and nail on this because he did not want it to take up space in our gym, because he also uses the gym for working out and for lifting too. So we did not want a bulky weight bench, but here's why I'm obsessed with this weight bench. It has on here where you can do leg extensions and preacher curls, like these things, where you have like a pad underneath your arms and curl. And then for your legs to kick out, for leg extensions, it has that too. It does not have for squat lifting, like I just hoist my legs over my head. So I have my mullet, you guys, I always call it my mullet outfit, where it's like business on the top and party on the bottom. But today, literally, I put on no makeup because this story just broke and I wanted to get it to you. When you're doing the lifts, the leg lifts, these, whoosh, like at a gym, it does not have those. And there's no way to configure this bench. I tried. I was like, this bench is going to end up on top of me and I'm going to get squished. So don't try to reconfigure it to do those with your leg. If you're on your back, the leg pushes, it doesn't have a leg press. But it has leg extensions, preacher curls, and then just like the bench, like this, like the back kicks. It has all of those things on it. I will link that down on the description link below. It was on sale when I bought it. I think it was still on sale as of yesterday. It's a great bench, and it's lightweight, and you can fold it. So after you're done, shoot, it's like a little accordion. I highly recommend it. If you're trying to get into weight training, having that bench, because then you can, on the bench, lay on your back and then push, do these, the chest press. So it's got all these cool things. It's a standard bench, but the cool part about it is right where my little leggies are. You can see that little padding. That's where in the front, and then it kicks out to do the leg extensions. You do have to buy separate weights on there. It has like this like stick, and you put circle weights on there for the leg. You have that sold separately, which is fine. That's fine. I was like, how can I duct tape on there Campbell's soup cans? I'm just kidding, but kind of not. I was like, can I? My husband's like, we'll just buy you the circle weights to put on the hole. There's like a little like ring toss. It's ring toss, but with the weights. So I'm excited about this. This is the bench I'm using. We went through great lengths. My husband literally fought me for this for like the last month. I'm like, I just need a weight bench. I was literally lifting for my chest press on a sofa. I'm like, I'm doing weight, like I've been lifting now for a while. Like I need a proper bench. I cannot continue to lift on a sofa because when you do the chest press, your arms come down. Hold on. Your arms are coming down. And so look at where my elbows are. And if I'm on a sofa, it's coming down to like here as opposed to like here. So anyways, I feel like a pro. I feel very excited about this. And many of you guys also asked about my weights. Those are the Bowflex ones. There's only 2, but you can make it, it's like 0 pounds up to 55, I think, somewhere in that ballpark. So the count can use them. I can use them. We've owned these for over 12 years. We've owned them for a long time. It was worth the investment. It's around 300-ish bucks for them. Oh my gosh. Well worth the investment. I'll link that down on my description links. People are like, how do you get to the description link? Click the ... more button. You may have to click that more button twice. It is a long ASS list. Whenever people are like, where are your links? I'm like, they're there, I promise. The link for these articles too that I mentioned for Lily Direct, they're there, I promise. My sources that I cite in my videos are always there. They're just down further because that's the way I choose to place them. So I promise you they're there. And sometimes in the off chance that they're not there, you just leave me a comment and then I'll fix it and I'll say I fixed it for you. Or I fixed it not for you, but for myself and for everybody. So the weight bench was one of the things. And what was the other thing I was going to tell you guys? There was something else. Lifting. Oh, it was this. I was like, I'm going to take some time to answer some of the questions. Many of you guys were asking about my neck cream. Yes, Go Pure. I am loving it. I'm loving it. And many of you guys had asked about their other, it's like thicker. It's less expensive than the Crepe Erase neck cream, but the Crepe Erase neck cream was just on sale. So I did stock up on that while it was on sale. Because the Crepe Erase has a pump on it. You don't have to go into the jar. I should technically be using a Q-tip or some sort of scrapey. My germ phobe is like, did I wash my hands before I'm doing this? It makes a net difference on my neck and my décolletage. People are gonna ask about smell. There's some sort of scent on there, but it's not bad and it's not overwhelming or overpowering. Many of you guys also asked about their, oh, fiddlesticks, I moved it. Their SPF moisturizer. Oh my God, yeah, that one's awesome. I like Color Science. They're on my Amazon beauty list, but it's less expensive than Color Science. It's less expensive than the Aliston one, the SPF tinted moisturizer. Go Pure one for the price point in which you're getting, the texture and then the coloring of the shade of the tinted moisturizer. I don't have it on right now. I have nothing. Well worth it. Well worth it. Well worth it for the price point of it. So yes, these are Countess of Shopping approved. I highly recommend. I have their retinols too. Many of you guys asked about those in the free encouragement group too. I love them. I just use prescriptive strength skincare in terms of like retinols and stuff, which is why I don't use those. You could though, and they're awesome. They're awesome. And if you have questions on like the application of them, let me know. I can totally do a video on them because I was on their live stream team. Some of you guys saw that over on TikTok Shop, where I flew out to LA for the big show. So I know the application of what should come where. So if you have questions on that, let me know. I'm happy to help. But I will link those down on Amazon down below too. So hopefully that helps. I know this is kind of a Mod Podge. It's a Mod Podge day, but literally I'm filming this at 10 o'clock in the morning, so we're doing the best we can. I need to go get my 2 miles in for my walking. Today I only have right now 500 steps in. So I got to get to step in. Yesterday I crushed walking. I walked 5 miles for the day, but I intentionally walked 2 and I lifted. Y'all, I'm so dang proud of myself. Literally, we got to take the wins where we are. So I want to know, what are your wins for today? And what are you doing to lift? Muscle mass loss. I was not able to do this until into my second year, or close to my second year, like a year and a half in, to even focusing on lifting. And it started with wall Pilates. So start small. You don't have to, literally, you don't have to do a huge grandiose thing. Just start small. But you're gonna need to wear a hair bow when you're lifting. No, just kidding. That outfit, by the way, I didn't feel like changing. I could not be bothered. I was like, I don't care. I'm gonna have my hair was super cute. It was like just super, and I was like, I don't care. I'm not putting it in a pony. I'm just literally going downstairs to go work out and get it in, and I did. And then it was like full on mom duties, getting this funeral all organized, and so forth. I have a major, well, I'll talk about that later. Something major is happening, but I'll save it for later with my husband. In a good way, in a scary, but also amazingly beautiful way. So I'll say that for another day. Yeah, I'll save that for, I don't know if he wants me to share that just yet. But, so there's a lot of stuff. The point of why I just said that was the back end, there's a lot going on, which is when there's a lot going on and still continuing to lift, walk, take care of myself, do meal prep, it's amazing. I think that's it, friends. What are you doing today to move you closer to your goals? Tell me down in the description link below. And our emoji of the day is going to be a pink flamingo. Come and knock on my door. Pink flamingo. And I do emojis of the day because it tells me that you made it this far in the video. It helps me to get to know you better because I care. And I love seeing your name pop up, literally. Like when certain people, oh, we have our community spotlight. I haven't done that in a hot second. First, someone gave a super thanks. It was so kind, and I have not thanked this person. It was Irene. Bless you, Irene. So whenever people do super thanks here on YouTube, any sort of money donations, we donate those. The accountant and I donate those. I don't keep that. We want to be very good stewards of anything like that. We will donate intentionally. So that will be getting donated. We are with Animal Rescue. There's a big spay day with Homeward Trails Animal Rescue. We are ambassadors, the accountant and I, with them. So thank you, Irene. I will make sure that gets donated. And then the community spotlight, hold on, it's Gammy, Monica, Holly, Karma, Jolene, but there was others. Hold on, I got to go back because I didn't do it for I haven't done it in like a week or so. Hold on, I want to pull up the other ones because there was new people on there and I got so excited. I was like, oh my God, there's new people. Angela, Quirky Girl, Kat and Lou, Pamela, hold on. And then there's another batch of them too. I have to give recognition or it will make me mental because literally it keeps me up at night. I'm like, I didn't do community spotlight at the end of my video. And I haven't done it in a couple of days. And it was really bothering me that I hadn't. So I want to make sure I get the other people. Hold on. I take screenshots of it because it changes frequently. Hold on. Oh man. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. I know you guys are dropping off like flies. Okay. Peter, Tracy, Joanne, Angie, Kimberly. Was there any more? See, I told you guys it changed. And I want to make sure people are getting the credit where credit is due. Oh, here it is. Sherry, Anna, I already said Holly, Martha. And that goes back to the beginning of February. Am I missing anyone else? Hold on. If your name was not called, no, oh, here it is. Jean, Cecilia, Karen. I love you guys. Okay, sweet friends. Pink flamingo, which are one of my favorite animals. My loves, be kind to yourself, be kind to others. I'm Countess of Shopping. Count my blessings because life is delicious. I will see you tomorrow. Get your workout in.